All right, here's the second video. We're now completing the square to rewrite each quadratic into vertex form. Completing the square is, going from standard form to vertex form. This is the one where we divide by 2 and then square it and do a bunch of stuff. So, number 1, for part A, right? We take the B term. Oh, sorry. Let's write out our pattern. For the answer. So we know exactly what it's going to look like. There's going to be a blank in front. It's going to be x plus a number squared. And there's going to be a blank in the back. Right, that's vertex form. So I'm going to go ahead and write this for both of these. And our task is now to fill in these 3 blanks with things. Our A just gets rewritten. Let's just say rewrite A. So here there is no A, so that's a 1 out front. And here there is an A, so that's a 3 out front. Whenever there's no A, so whenever A equals 1, we can ignore the A steps. So I'm going to write down these steps. Some of them are going to include A, like multiply by A, divide by A, or whatever. If there is no, like for part A, we just don't do it, right? Because there's no reason to continually multiply and divide by 1. Okay, the next thing we do is divide B by both 2 and A. Here we do B divided by 2 and get 5. That's this number. We got to ignore the A because there is no A. Now, the yellow is kind of hard to see. We're going to skip yellow. Now we square that number and multiply by A. Square that number and multiply by A. So we take 5 squared, we get 25. We don't have to multiply it by A because there's no A here. And now we find the difference between the green step and our C. And that's what goes back here, right? So this is C minus 25, which is negative 6 minus 25, which is negative 31. Basically, we're seeing we wanted this back number to be 25, and we're actually 31 smaller than 25. So we can also write it like this says that C is 31 smaller than we wanted for like a perfect square. All right, let's do it again. So number 1, we wrote out the pattern for our answer. We just wrote out this red format. The maroon step says rewrite A. We just get to write that at the beginning. Because again, vertex form looks like that. Our org step, divide B by both 2 and by A. So this is also a 5. Now we're going to square that number and multiply by a. And now we're going to say, what's the difference between c and this number that we wanted? And it's a number. 18 minus 75, negative 57. So this will be negative 57, right there. Right, that's completing the square. So, cool. This video is done. I'll start another one.